Hello guys and welcome to the Plan With Me for the week of Christmas. This is December 19th through the 25th. I'm going to be using inserts from Aura Estelle and I'm going to be using a sticker kit from ScribblePrintsCo, and I am an SPC affiliate. So you can use Hannah 10 to save 10% off when shopping through SPC. So I'm going to be using the Holly Jolly kit, which this is, I believe, I don't know what I was going to say. This is the Kit and It's Jess Christmas art. I have no idea which boxes I'm going to use because there's so many good ones. And here are the other skin tones, as well as I did pick up the blonde, so I could have the blonde tall girl, and then I picked up the brunette for the brunette guy. So I think I'm going to not use the rest of the people in the kit. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm not going to use the feet because I want to use those. 9, 10. That works out perfect. We figured it all out. Let us get going with the base. Okay. So I'm actually filming this. It's already the new year by the time I'm actually getting around to filming this because I've just been very busy. But this week was this week that I'm planning. We're going to go through the stories of the week that I am planning. Was so busy because I was trying desperately to get all open orders done before Christmas. And I did succeed at that, which was fan-freaking-tastic. Amazing. We love that. But that means I was quite busy. So on the Monday, we did our usual of like post office, getting McDonald's, and Chris actually took this entire week off of stream so that we could work. When I got home, I decided to watch both Eloise at the Plaza and Eloise at Christmas Time because, I mean, why not? They're fantastic movies. What dates do I need? 19. 25, not gonna work. This will work, obviously, because it's brand new, but I want to see if I have anything partially used that I can pull from, and I do not. Okay. Right? Yeah, no. Okay. So these are from my shop. This is in font choice 6. But yeah, so I watched both of those movies, which were fantastic. It's very weird, though. They're on Amazon Prime Video, yet, like, it's a Disney movie, so I don't really unsure why it's not on Disney Plus. But nonetheless, if you want to watch it, it is on Amazon Prime Video. I worked, we got groceries, and I was just, you know, binging the good old Guy's Grocery Games because I love Guy Fieri. He's just good shit. Tuesday, we did Target. We got more McDonald's and worked. I don't really recall what I went to Target for, so that's kind of odd. Had a YouTube binge, ate salad. I've been back on my salad game, which has been nice. Watched more Guys Grocery Games. That was like a big theme of this whole time. Has just been watching Guys Grocery Games. Which, side note, my favorite like challenge they do on Guys Grocery Games is cart swap, and I feel like it's the least done prank trickster game, which makes me so mad because it's the funniest in my opinion. I'm going to be using festive underlays from my shop, which are no longer available, but they will be back next Holly Jolly season. These are, I'm using dark green and red. Wednesday I worked, watched YouTube, watched more Guys Grocery Games. At the time of filming this, or at the time of this happening, it was like Vlogmas, and I'm like just missing the plethora of videos because I feel like YouTube is so dead currently, and it's just very boring times. But I was getting caught up and I was feeling really good where we were at, so Chris and I did go on a date to a Mexican restaurant that we really enjoy. I got chicken flautas, as I always do, and he got a quesadilla with carne asada, and it was just yummy yum. And then I came home and I binged Love Island. I'd been watching Love Island Australia. And I don't know if any of you watch Love Island. Comment below if you agree. But like, I always watch the show up until the point of the final dates, and then I just Google who wins. Because I just think those episodes are so boring. Like, I'm here for the tea, I'm here for the drama. That's the point of reality TV. Once they start living happily ever after, I'm just kind of like bored. I'm gonna do the boy over on this, not the blondie boy, the brownie boy. Over here. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, cool beans. And then I we'll put the cookies and milk over here. Cute. And I was just really tired, so I passed out. Went to a sleepy poo. Then Thursday work, guys, grocery games. I FaceTimed my sister. Chris and I went on a date to celebrate being done with the Black Friday orders. We went to like a bar. I mean, neither of us got alcohol. They just have really good food. So we went there. I came home. I planned, and then I read. I'm really unsure what I was reading at this time. It was when I was reading my Christmas romance books, which I'm actually really glad to be done with. Next year I know to not like get as many. I have 2 to like still read from this year, and I probably won't buy any more just because it was too much. Way too much. And I don't know. So then Friday was our really big welcome to the South moment, and so like the day prior we had gotten an email about how like the pipes might freeze. We like got like, or like 2 days prior, I think on Wednesday, we got an email from like our property people because we rent about like the pipes and blah blah blah. We got these like things to put on the pipes outside. Nothing helped. Our pipes still froze, and like apparently it's more common for your cold water pipes to freeze than your hot water pipes. Or no, it's more common for your hot water pipes to freeze than your cold water pipes, and our cold water pipes froze. Like when we turned on the sink, the hot water worked just fine, but the cold water like wasn't coming out. And then I like woke up and I went pee and I flushed and everything was fine, and then Chris went to go pee and he flushed and like it was not fine. Nothing went down, and like the tank in the back was empty, and so like obviously like it had one good flush left in it, which is when it flushed for me, but it wasn't flushing for Chris, and I was like in a panic. We call the property people. They're not answering. They're already on vacation for the holiday, and I'm like, what the fuck? What do we do? So Chris emails them, and they end up calling him, and they're basically like, yeah, there's nothing we can do. Mind you, on top of this, this is definitely TMI. I didn't even mark this in my planner that I got my period, but I was PMSing, about to get my period, and I'm like, excuse me, people. I need a toilet. I don't know why, no matter where I live, there's plumbing problems. It's just tragedy at all times. But, basically, I was texting Andrea all frantic about this, and she called me, asked me a couple of questions, and said she was going to talk to her father-in-law. And thank God for Papa Raver, because he came over and went up in our attic with Chris, and I guess there's just like a bunch of pipes in the attic, and was basically taking a blow dryer and playing a guessing game until they figured out which pipes they were. They ended up getting it unfrozen, and everything was hunky-dory ever since then. We had to leave our like faucets dripping all the way through Christmas, which was, oh my god, the sound was so annoying. It's like still ringing in my ears. I hated it, but I'm using the Santa washi in red. It worked, and the pipes stayed not frozen, so I guess that's a win. Oh my god. So that happened, and I had so much things I wanted to do that day. We ended up going to the post office for a post office drop, and then I baked some specific cookies that Andrea wanted. She had sent me like a reel on TikTok and was like, how much you love me. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll make it. So I made those, and then I ended up going to Andrea's house, and we made pierogies for dinner, and we just kind of like shot the shit for a while, because that's just how we do. We like are really bad. We like plan these nights to watch movies, and then we don't even start the movie until like 11 p.m. It's a problem, but it's fine. So we watched the Polar Express because she has never in her life seen it, which is just disgusting to me. And she made me watch Elf, which is like my least favorite Christmas movie ever, because I absolutely loathe Will Ferrell with a burning passion. Sorry, not sorry, just not a fan. Do not like. So since I watched that with her, she was then required to watch the Polar Express with me. Saturday, my car bill was due. Fun. I dragged all the presents underneath the Christmas tree. There were so many of them, and it was so magical looking. You can watch my like week in my life video that I posted like on the one that has Christmas in the title, but I posted it on, if you are curious, the 30th of December. You can see me doing all of these things. FYI. It looks so cute. So I did that, and then I had to prep a bunch of things. So first thing I prepped was cookie dough. I didn't really know what to get Nick, Andrea's husband, for Christmas, and like we've bonded over baked goods. So Andrea was like, just make him the cookies that like he really liked that you made, and I was like, okay, cool. So I got him like an R2D2 cookie jar, and then like I was gonna make the cookies, but I wanted them to be like fresh. So I like made the dough so I could bake them Christmas morning, since we weren't going over there till later in the day. Spoiler alert, didn't go over there until the next day, but we'll get there. So I prepped that. And then I needed to prep, what else did I, oh, the cheese ball. I was making this cheese ball for Christmas that I got out of out of like a regular book. It has like a bunch of recipes in it. It's one of the Joanne Fluke murder mysteries. They have like recipes after each chapter for the most part, and so I had made this the week of Thanksgiving just for me as like a test run to make sure it was good, because I ain't gonna make something for the first time to bring somewhere. That is just too risky for me. So I have a hair in here, that's my bad, but yeah, so I ended up making that, which is super easy and so yummy. Everybody liked it. Andrea was a little skeptical because it like doesn't look the greatest, but then she tried it and she was like, okay, yeah, like that's actually really good. But so then I prepped that, and then I prepped like the Christmas morning breakfast that like my dad always makes. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it for me and Chris, and it needs to like sit for 7 to 8 hours, so I had to make that the day before, for a minimum of 7 to 8 hours, I should say. So I prepped that, and then I forgot to take the chicken out of the freezer to make a chicken wing dip, which is another like Christmas Eve thing tradition in my fam bam. So took the chicken out, let it thaw for a while, and then I prepped that, and I think I just cooked it because I was starving, and I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna make this now and use the plaid headers, which are still available in dark green. So I was prepping all the things, and then I was also doing laundry in the midst of all of this because the laundry had to get done. And then I took a nap, like an accidental like 3-ish hour nap, I think. I just passed out watching TV, which is kind of a bad idea because like it's already hard enough to sleep Christmas Eve, but I took a nap by accident, so that happened. And then I woke up and me and Chris played some Mario Kart together. I'm like so rusty. I was like really good for a while, and then we like stopped playing, and now I suck. So there was that. And then we watched The Grinch per my request. We also watched National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Chris wanted to pick a movie after me. He wanted to watch Die Hard, but it wasn't on any streaming service that Chris looked up. And I wasn't helping with this because I didn't want to watch it, so. I watched Christmas Vacation, which I don't think I have ever seen, so it was like fine. I wouldn't choose to ever watch it again though. I thought it was, like, I got that one in Christmas with the Cranks confused, so I was very disappointed when it was not Christmas with the Cranks. But whatever. And Christmas Day, we woke up and we did the Christmas thing. We had our Christmas breakfast. We a tickle in my throat. We opened our Christmas presents. Some of my fave things I got was Chris got me a new office chair, which I needed really bad. My dad got me a robot vacuum. He also got me 5 bags of the Canadian ketchup chips, which I'm so excited for. Also got a bunch of books. Andrea got me Molly May's autobiography, which I'm so excited to read. My sister got me a bunch of cool new books as well. And yeah, I'm just like very excited about all the things. And it was around this time that Andrea texted me and was like, so I have food poisoning and I'm unwell in all ways. And would it be okay if we rescheduled, like, and did Christmas dinner tomorrow? And I'm like, abso-fucking-lutely. Like, if you don't feel good, like, that's fine. Our schedule's pretty flexible. And she was like, oh my God, thank God. And then she, like, slept all day. But I ended up FaceTiming with my dad. I FaceTimed with my sister. Talked to my dad, like, a couple of different times, but did all that. He really liked his gifts. I got him, like, this weird, scary knife that he wanted. My dad's very big into cooking, so it made sense for him to ask for it, but it was just, like, this giant, alarming knife. But if that's what he wants, so be it. I will get it for him. And I did, and he really liked it. And then, like, his birthday's actually this weekend, and I really should probably get him something, and I haven't. And if I get him something, I'm gonna have to mail it. So I need to figure that out today, honestly. But he's like the hardest person on planet Earth to shop for. So we will see. But yeah, I have these Christmas frames. I'm gonna use up as many. How many more boxes do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only have 6 of these, which means I need one more thing. I think I might just use a couple more of those little Santas. These, because I don't want one thing to have gold and everything else to have red. So we will just put these on here. Why not? And then everything else will have the frames. Okay, so I gotta figure out what to get my dad for his birthday. Yeah. So then Chris and I decided we were just gonna, like, obviously hang out together, and we each got a bunch of different games for Christmas. So Chris got the game Scythe, which can be played with 2 players. So he watched a YouTube video on how to play, because it's just easier to watch a YouTube video and then just, like, go from there than just read the directions. It's so much easier when you can see somebody playing it. So after that, we played Scythe, and I thought I was gonna win. Like, I completed all the objectives, did the thing, the game ended, but Chris was 2 points above me in popularity, which basically gained him a bunch more points than me, and then I lost, and I was mad. And I got this game Medium, and we played that, and then we just cuddled and watched TV. And that was our Christmas. Now I'm gonna zoom in and we'll get to the day by day. This spread looks so cute and holly jolly. I can't believe Christmas was only like 7, 8 days ago. It feels like literally 6 years ago at this point, but you know how it goes. So we're actually not doing our classic 5 at the top. Who are we? We're only doing 4 things. That's gonna be to mark payday. And then post office drop, McDonald's, and Eloise. Do this cute little candy cane pattern. Why not? I did all gold for the scripts. I didn't bring in any red or green, I don't think. So for payday, I've got this little sparkly red piggy bank from SPC with the payday script. I did a custom multi with the Black Friday font. That's what that is. Make sure you keep up with me on Instagram or in the Facebook group to see the different fonts of the month so you don't miss them. That stamp is from SPC, and we've got the PO drop from my same custom multi. McDonald's, I've got the McDonald's bag from SPC with a McDonald's script from that same custom multi. And for Eloise, I have a TV icon from my shop in gold, and that's the first part of Monday. like been really in love with foiled icons lately. I don't know why. This will be to mark work, and we got groceries and watched a guy's grocery game. This is mark groceries, and then the peach color. This color in my head is just like raw chicken. So for work, I've got a printer from SPC with a work from my custom multi. For groceries, I've got a grocery cart from SPC as well as the grocery script from my custom multi. And then I have a TV from Carly Plans as well as a Guys Grocery Games script, and that was in the January font of the month. Next up, we went to Target. Got more McDonald's apparently. Like I said, I have no memory of this apparent McDonald's adventure. And then work. Okay. So for Target, I have got a Target bag from SPC as well as a Target script in font 5 unfoiled from my shop. And for McDonald's, we got the McDonald's bag from SPC as well as McDonald's in font 6 in gold. And then for work, we've got the silhouette from SPC as well as work from that custom multi. The second portion, we are going to begin with a YouTube binge followed by a salad, which is followed by Guys Grocery Games. It's very repetitive this week because I was practically just working. So like if I mark salad, that's literally because I had nothing better to mark. For YouTube binge, we're going to use the movie clapper icon from my shop as well as the YT binge from my custom multi. For salad, we've got the salad icon from my shop as well as the salad script in font 5 in gold. And then for Guys Grocery Games, we got this gal from SPC with some groceries and a custom GGG in the January font of the month. Focus, you stupid bitch. There we go. On to Wednesday. The first thing is going to be work, followed by a YouTube binge and Guys Grocery Games. Oh, this tickle is driving me nuts. Work, I've got a retro computer from SPC with the work from my custom multi. For YouTube binge, I've got the movie clapper from my shop with the same YT binge from the custom multi. And for Guys Grocery Games, we've got the grocery bag from SPC and the GGG custom in the January font of the month. Next up, I'm going to mark Chris and I going on our date for Mexican food. So we'll use this box. And then I watched Love Island, and I was tired. Tired AF-aroo. Grab this because this pattern isn't too crazy. So for getting Mexican food, we've got a taco from Once More With Love with the With Chris from that custom multi. For Love Island, I've got a TV icon in gold as well as a Love Island custom in font 2. And then for being tired, we've got these slippers from Carly Plans as well as a Tired as Fuck strip from my shop in font 4. And that's the first half. Moving on to the second, the first thing I'm going to mark is work. And then I'm going to mark just Guys Grocery Games. Pretty much took up most of my day, those two things. For work, I've got this retro computer from SPC with the work from my custom multi. And then I've got the Grocery Girl from SPC with the same GGG custom in the January font of the month. Then the next thing is that I FaceTimed with my sister. There we go. FaceTime with my sister. Chris and I went on a date. I planned and I read. Date. Plan. And read. I need a label. We'll grab one of these patterned labels with the plaid. That's cute. Okay. So for FaceTiming my sister, I've got a phone here from SPC with a FT Sissy script from that custom multi. For going on a date with Chris, I have this fork and knife icon. It's in pixie gold, but it's fine. As well as a with Chris custom in font 6 in gold. And then for planning, I've got a planner from SPC as well as the plan from my custom multi. And then for reading, I've got a stack of books from SPC as well as a read from my custom multi. Friday was the day of poop because of the day of shit because of the whole debacle with the pipes. So we're gonna mark that here, and then we will mark the post office drop. Use this, and then I baked and read. And read. Okay. Cool. So for the whole situation, I have this like Munchkin on Fire from Once More With Love with just a Fox script in font 2. For the post office drop, we've got the mail icon from SPC with a custom PO drop. This is in font choice 6. For baking, I've got a KitchenAid from SPC as well as a bake script in font 6 in black. Or in unfoiled. Then for reading, we've got the book icon from my shop as well as a read script from my custom multi. Then I'm going to mark the pierogies. Pierogies. So yum. What color are the movie marquees? Let me find out. Oh, perfect. We'll use the red one here. And in the middle, I will just place this sliver of washi. No, I don't know why it doesn't fit because this is the size that I used in my other planner, but that's fine. I'll just use a little thing and not that big of a deal. I'll just do doot, and dirt. Okay. So for the pierogies, my friend Madison bought me these pierogi stickers from Beneva Creations. So we have that. And I have the with Andrea from my custom multi. And then we just like chatted for like hours. So I have the me and Andrea sticker that she made us with a custom with Andrea in font 6 in unfoiled. Then we watched the Polar Express. So I just have the Blondie gal with the Santa hat. Figured that worked just fine. First thing on Saturday is that my phone bill was due. For my phone bill, my car bill. And then I put the presents under the tree. And I prepped a bunch of food. Okay, so for the bill due, I have a car icon from my shop and a bill due from my custom multi. For presents under the tree, we got the presents from one of the Christmas sheets from SPC, and for prepping the food, I've got the cutting board icon from my shop in gold. Then I did do laundry. And I took a nap. Played Mario Kart. Actually, I need to not use this because that's the color of the other movie Macarons. So we'll do that. That's fine. We'll switch that for this for the nap. And this for the good old Mario Kart. And then the Grinch. That works out good. So for laundry, we've got the laundry machine from SPC, as well as a laundry script from my custom multi. For my nap, I have a pillow from Carly Plans with a nap script from SPC. I think that's in Champagne Lights. For Mario, we've got the Luigi icon from SPC, as well as a Mario Kart custom in font 5 unfoiled. And then for the Grinch, I have the Grinch icon from SPC. So the first thing I'm gonna mark on Saturday is just all the presents, because that's how the morning went, and it was fun and magic, and I loved it. And then I'll use this for being on the phone with my dad, and then I'll use one of the big little things for FaceTiming with my sister. Use this one. Yeah, perfect. So for all the presents, I've got the Blondie gal holding a gift. For calling with my dad, I've got this like bear with a phone from Carly Plans with a with dad script from my custom multi. For FaceTiming my sister, I have this FaceTime sticker from Mick Plans with a custom FaceTime sis in font 4. And Chris and I played games all evening, so I'm just going to use this big old box there. I have a game board icon from Carly Plans. Oops, I forgot to put in my next box. I'll just throw that in real quick. There we go. And I have a with Chris script in font 6, but I am just going to cut it so I can stack them to fit this space better with Chris. And then we just watched TV and cuddle, so I have this retro computer from SPC with a cuddle script from SPC in gold. So I'm going to fill everything in, and then we'll come back and I'll zoom out and show you the finished spread. And there you guys have it. That is the finished spread for the week of Christmas. I think this came out so cute. Let's see what's going into my destash box. Of all the things. Lots and lots of things. First, this sheet, which I only really used the Deco and the Weekend banner. I only used 5 stickers off of this sheet. I used a bunch of that sheet. There's some, whatever those things are, in the habit trackers and some glitter headers. I used about 1/3 of that sheet and that sheet. There's some Deco there. We've got some headers. We've got some blondies. We've got more people, headers in another box, one of each underlay, more people, and more people. But that's it, guys. If you liked this video, then give it a thumbs up. If you did not, then we'll give it a thumbs down, because either way you're helping out my channel. Comment down below, subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.